Hey there, it's Wasted Potential 616 back again. More comic reviews. Sorry I'm late, blah 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 blah. I've got a lot to talk about, so let's get going. Okay. Right, I'm going to start with some older comics that I should have reviewed a while ago. Okay, Venom, issue 2. Once again, Rementis doing a great job here. Who'd have thought? You know, this new sort of version of Venom is a lot of fun. Flash Thompson makes a new Venom. This isn't as good as the first issue. It was a great introductory issue. But this is a lot of fun. It takes place in the Savage Land. There's a confrontation between him and Craven, and interestingly done. Sort of get some of it from the point of view of Craven, some of it from the point of view of Venom, and it's a very kinetic feel to it. It's very, very fast paced. It's basically a hunted situation, and the odd little interludes which add to the sort of ongoing story, and laying the foundation for further bits of the story to come. This is a lot of fun, and after reading this I've decided to put this on my slot, so yeah, cool stuff. Okay, New Mutants 24. This was the final part of the whole Agent X thing. I was a bit disappointed. You know, Carey started off so well with this. You know, I haven't always enjoyed a lot of his work. I found a lot of his X-Men Legacy stuff to be a bit of a mess. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. But this was really good. It had a lot of potential. It was laying a lot of seeds. It just had a lot of potential, and it kind of fell a bit flat for me. All the revelations were quite predictable, and once you sort of found out that it was all kind of in Legion's head, spoiler alert, it kind of took the sense of peril out of it all. That said, it wasn't awful. It was just a bit of a disappointment because the quality was so high to begin with. On a higher note, I think there's going to be some ramifications in this, and if the character of Legion gets to get the spotlight a bit more, that's got me excited because I've always liked that character. You know, he's nuts. I mean, he was the guy that created the Age of Apocalypse and now Age of X, but a disappointing ending, but laying the foundation for perhaps some good stuff to come in X-Men Legacy. We'll see. Okay, Fear Itself, issue 2. Okay, not awful, but not great. It was a good issue. I don't think I reviewed the first issue, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's rolling along nicely. It's interesting, you know. A lot of people make comparisons between this storyline and some of the Green Lantern stuff, because, you know, characters getting hammered, much like Rings, and I can sort of see it. I think it's a bit of a tenuous connection. I mean, nothing's really that original. It's okay. It's still in the early stages. The artwork's good. Not amazing, but it'll do. And it feels epic. It feels like a lot's going on. We'll see. It's still in its early stages. I'm going to stick with this. You know, I am a little bit crossovered out, so I'm not going to get everything attached to this. I'm just going to get the miniseries. But I give it a C grade. I'm going to be grading this. It's okay. I'm going to give it a chance. Wolverine, the best there is, issue 6. It's been a bit of a funny title, really. It's the concluding part to the, I'm forgetting the name, I think it's called Contagion storyline, whatever. It's okay. This was a funny, it's written something, you know, it's this big parental advisory, not for kids sort of thing. Well, it's pretty tame, really. You know, when I saw that, I thought they were going to go for a sort of you know, Marvel Max, or even dare I say a Vertigo-ish version of Wolverine. That'd be pretty cool. And it actually tries to be kind of Vertigo-ish with some of the quirky, weird characters and whatnot. And this does have, the storyline had potential, so some of the characters were quite interesting. It just didn't quite work for me. There were too many inconsistencies in the plot, and also it was just all a bit wordy. You know, it's not too much to read, but it slowed down the pace of the story, and a lot of the dialogue was kind of just nonsensical, really. You know, also there's a big, I think there's a big plot inconsistency right at the end, where basically this character that's giving Wolverine all of these diseases. Wolverine's managed to control his mind. I'm not going to explain how. Basically said, alright, now you have to cure yourself so you can no longer spread disease and whatnot. He could have got the guy to cure him, and judging by the issue, the cover of the next issue, it's basically Wolverine dealing with all these diseases that he's now got, which I thought was a bit weird. But this has been disappointing. I'm going to get the next issue, and if it ain't that good, I'm going to drop it. Artwork was quite nice though. Uncanny X-Force, issue 9. A bit disappointed with this one. I thought this was the weakest of the issues of Uncanny X-Force so far. You know, remember, I'm loving his stuff at the moment, but I don't know, it was, there wasn't enough dialogue. It was too fast to read. It felt like a storyline I've read before. You know, Magneto finds out about this apparently Nazi that's, I don't know, obviously we know Magneto was in the Holocaust, so it was a Nazi that fucked him over in some way. He gets Wolverine to basically kill him. That's it. Now Magneto finds out about X-Force, you'd feel there would be more ramifications about that. It was just too subtle. There wasn't enough to it, not enough meat. You know, disappointing, because so far this series has been amazing. The artwork was good, but just not enough to carry such a sparse book, you know. And last but not least, Moon Knight issue 1. I thought I'd give this a go. I kind of like Moon Knight. Another Bendis book, he's writing so much these days. He does a good job there. It's a good read. We sort of get a recap of Moon Knight's origin, but done in quite a clever way. I won't spoil it. We sort of get a new status quo for the character, and basically, and also he's going to be sort of on the west coast of America doing this stuff. It's written well, nice pacing, and basically there was a really nice twist at the end. It was a bit predictable, but just the way it was shown was really good, and just with the art, and there's a nice little twist. Anyway, I'll leave it at that, and I'll be back soon with some free comic book day stuff. See you later, guys. Bye.